Phonetic alphabet. How to pronounce the alphabets in the air traffic control. There's an aircraft that has just landed on the runway. The pilot is not familiar with this airport. The controller instructs the pilot to vacate the runway via taxiway M, the first taxiway on the right. This is because another aircraft will be landing soon and the runway must be vacated quickly. Airliner 123, vacate the runway via taxiway M. Airliner 123, roger. Vacate via taxiway N. Can you tell what's wrong here? The controller thought the pilot reads back properly, but actually, the pilot thought the controller was directed by taxiway N, not at taxiway M. Eventually, the aircraft passed the taxiway M. As a result, the aircraft that was about to land made a go around. Pilots and controllers around the world who speaks different languages to communicate in English, and English is the official language of the air traffic control. However, different accents and the pronunciations make a communication difficult. This difficulty makes the pilots and controllers misunderstand each other, and this leads to completely different results from each other's intentions. This has a significant impact on the flow of air traffic, as seen in the previous case. The phonetic alphabet was created to overcome these problems. Not all communications by air traffic control are made in phonetic alphabet. In most situations, standard phraseologies for the air traffic control are used as sentences or words in English. However, to avoid the linguistic confusion among people who do not speak English as their native language, ICAO has specified that the alphabet used in the air traffic should be written and read as follows. Now let's go back to the first example and use this phonetic alphabet. Airliner 123, vacate the runway via taxiway Mike. If the controller instructs the pilot using the phonetic alphabet like this, would he still recognize Mike as a November? If so, the pilot must be a problem. Even if a pilot reads back with a November, the controller could immediately notice that is a wrong readback. Consider another situation in which a phonetic alphabet is used. When the traffic is busy, the helicopter calls a control tower to transit the airfield control zone. Tower Hawk 62, position northwest 5 miles of your airport. Request transition to southwest bound. Say again your call sign? Hawk 62. Verify Hawk 62? My call sign is Hawk 62. In the situation where you need to control many aircrafts at the same time, you may miss important air traffic control situations while you are struggling to not understand the call sign of one aircraft. No wonder both the controller and the pilot will get frustrated. In this case, if you use the phonetic alphabet, communication will be much simpler. Tower Hawk 62, the position northwest 5 miles of your airport, request transition to southwest bound. Say again your call sign as a phonetic alphabet. Hotel Alpha Whiskey Kilo 62. Roger Hawk 62, transition approved to maintain VFR altimeter 29992. Just looking at the previous two examples, you can see how effective the phonetic alphabet is for communication between the pilots and controllers. Pilots usually use this to indicate confusing aircraft call signs and aircraft numbers. If controllers' pronunciation and intonation makes the air traffic control instructions difficult to understand, use the phonetic alphabet to confirm. Probably easy and successful. Controllers can use this phonetic alphabet whenever they say a specific fix, when specifying a taxiway, when a pilot is confused with the controller's instructions, especially when communicating with the pilots in the other countries. Use this phonetic alphabet as much as you can. Now imagine this case. Runway 33 left, clear to land. Roger, runway 33 right, clear to land. Negative. Landing runway 33 left. Runway 33 right. If you were a controller, would you just repeat the same words in this situation? Use a phonetic alphabet like this. Runway 33 left, clear to land. Roger, runway 33 right, clear to land. Negative. 33 Lima. Roger, 33 Lima. Isn't it easy? Invisible hands that help the pilots and controllers communicate safely beyond the language barriers. Phonetic alphabet